back in Redmond.
Hello and welcome everyone to a brand new game show here at Microsoft Build. We are calling it Build or No Build, and this is how it's going to work. I'm going to give our four lovely contestants, I'm going to read out a description of the title and a description of a session. And some of those sessions will have actually be Microsoft Build sessions, and some of them will be just things that we made up. And based on their answer, which they're going to hold up on signs for me, we will give them points. Now, how many points they get? Well, that's going to be up to me, because that is the whole point of Build or No Build. And so we are joined right now by Addie, Sherry, Ari, and Chris. Contestants, welcome to Build or No Build. Excited to see you all here today. All right, so session number one. The session is called Developing for Windows Phone 2020 and Beyond. Build or no build? All right, I've got some answers up. All right, I see that Sherry, you have a heart. Can you explain the heart to me, please?
Yeah, we are at Microsoft and we love Windows, so it's always good to build something for it.
All right. And I see that Ari says, hey, Chris. All right, well, the answer here is actually no build. So Ari, you get a point, but I'm going to give Sherry a point as well, because that makes sense. And Chris, you also had no build, so you also get a point. Addie, we love you anyway. So yes, Windows Phone 2020 and beyond. This is not an actual Microsoft Build session. However, there are sessions on Xamarin, and make sure that if you're interested in building for phones, you should be looking at the Surface Duo, which will be coming soon. So there are still some mobile options. All right, next session. This one is a fun one. This one is called Brewing Beer with Windows Azure. Build or no build? All right, Ari says maybe build. That doesn't count. You get no points for that. No maybe is allowed. Same with you, Chris. However, both Sherry and Addie are correct. This was, in fact, a build session. In fact, this was a build session from 2013. I would like to thank Martin Vallo for the submission. And actually, just a fun fact, there is a brewery here in Seattle called Optimism Brewery, which was started by former Microsoft employees, which is pretty great. So there was actually a session on how you could use what we were then calling Windows Azure to make microbrews, and I think that's pretty great. All right, next question. This is called Create Resilience. Build or no build? All right, Addie's on the board. That is a correct build. This was a build session, so Addie and Ari get points. And Chris says, hey, Ari, good shot there. And I totally understand your confusion there, Sherry. But yes, this is a session that is actually here at Microsoft Build this year called Create Resilience. All right, our next question. Our next topic. This one is called Sneak Peek at Azure COBOL. Build or no build? All right, we've got build, and Ari's still writing things down. Build, hello, friends. It should be. All right, you know what, Ari's going to get bonus points for this one. This is not a build session, but he's absolutely right. This should be. And actually, because of this, I think I'm going to give points to both Sherry and Chris as well. And actually, let's go ahead and give one to Addie, too. Everybody gets a point for this one. It is true. Azure COBOL is not a thing, but you know what? It should be, especially since COBOL is having a bit of a moment right now. So frankly, let's bring it to the cloud. I think that's something we should be looking for Build 2021. All right, next question, question for you all. Build or no build? Movement, cultivating ease with yoga. Build or no build? All right, Chris says no build. Ari says no build. Sherry gives us a heart, and Addie has Azure. You know what? No one gets any points for this, and that's a shame, because this is actually a session happening at this Microsoft Build, which is true. We are having a wellness session all about yoga, which is something that's important for us all to do. Wellness is important. Cultivating ease with yoga is an actual session, right? It's fantastic. So cool. Real session. All right, next one. It's going to be Train autonomous flying agents in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Build or no build? Build or no build? Train autonomous flying agents in Flight Simulator 2020. All right, Sherry has this build. Addie and Bit are in for build. This is, everybody's wrong. This is not real. But again, this is one that absolutely should be real. Bit, I'm going to give you points, Addie, for having Bit up because we love Bit. But you know, you're right. This should absolutely be a session because especially when the next Flight Simulator comes out, if it's not a session next year, I'm going to be really, really upset. So everyone get on that because that needs to be an actual session. All right, next one, build or no build. Wrap with Rohan on Azure Data. Wrap with Rohan on Azure Data. Build or no build? All right. All right, and Sherry and Chris get this one correct. That is a build session. In fact, Rohan is going to be, I don't think actually wrapping, but definitely talking about Azure Data. So be sure to check that one out. Yes, good job, Sherry, good job, Chris. All right, next question. Azure Blockchain Service for API developers. Build or no build? Build or no build? Azure Blockchain Service for API developers. And Chris, once again, is correct with this. This is not a build session, but that was a really good one. This was, I believe, submitted by David Smith. This was really tricky. So this should actually, I'm surprised. I mean, we're not as obsessed with blockchain as we used to be, but I thought that this would have been a session title for sure. All right, next one. This is called Focus Group. Model the world with Azure Digital Twins. Build or no build? Model the world with Azure Digital Twins. All right, we've got a build, we've got a heart, we've got build, Chris, build. All right, you know what? We all get points for that. That is a session. Yes, this is a focus group session on Azure Digital Twins, and I kind of like how we're putting model along with that. It's kind of a nice play on words. All right, next up, building robots with Visual Studio Code. Building robots with Visual Studio Code. Build or no build? Building robots with Visual Studio Code. All right, we've got maybe build, no, and Skynet. You know what? We're going to give Chris 10 points for Skynet on this one. This is unfortunately not a build session, although again, it should be, but I'm giving Chris 10 points because Skynet, that is the perfect answer for that. I love that so much. Great work there, Chris. All right, next question. This is critical response with Azure during COVID-19. Critical response with Azure during COVID-19, build or no build? All right, and we've got Sherry has given us an answer. We've got build, let's see. Ari, we're waiting for you. You're gonna lose points if you don't get the answer up soon, Ari. I'm gonna take points away. All right, Ari, you're out of time. I'm taking points away. All right, the answer is yes. This is a build session. Yes, Ari. All right, gosh, darn it, I have to give him points back now because yes, we are all in this together. All right, fine. I'll give you your points back for that one, even though you took too much time. But yes, this is a build session, and yes, we are in all of this together. So this is fantastic. Build or no build. All right, and let's see. I've got one final question. And this is going to be build or no build. That's the name of the session. Build or no build. And obviously that's the session that we're doing right now, which is build or no build. So that was kind of a gimme, but I love all of you. That's it. Let me just hear from you guys out there. I'm not sure what our scores are right now because I haven't been keeping track, but I'm going to go ahead and I think that I'm going to give Chris, I think Chris probably had some of the most, but I'm going to give honorable mentions to Sherry and Addie and Ari. Unfortunately, you're going to come in last because you're representing Seth, so that's how that works. But no, all of our contestants did a fantastic job here on Build or No Build. But I'd like to hear from you, what session that we mentioned that is not a build session would you like to see the most? Addie, we'll start with you. Which session would you like to see the most?
Wow, this is a big one. Which session I would like to see the most? I guess the robots one sounds fascinating.
Okay, all right, all right. Sherry, what about you? What session would you like to see the most that was not an actual session?
I would also go for a robot.
Yeah.
Not because of being copycat, but it's cool.
That's great, that's great. Ari, what about you?
I'm totally going to be the copycat. I'm also going to go for the robots, and I hope that will be a session next year. If not, you guys know where to find me. Yeah,
if it's not a session next year, I think we're all going to be really upset, so that's great. And Chris, what session that was not a session would you like to exist the most?
I want to see the one about flying. I think that sounded awesome.
All right, all right. Well, thank you, contestants, very much for joining us for this edition of Build or No Build. I'm sorry that we couldn't have suitcases full of money held by future members of the royal family, but we had fun anyway, and we hope that you will join us all for more sessions here at Build Live. And thank you, everyone. And now we're going to throw things back over to the UK to talk about Azure IoT.